plaintiff, Janelle Como, says the defendant was a prostitute when they first met. But after Janelle gave her an ultimatum to either continue prostituting or be Janelle's friend, she quit, and they remained friends. Janelle is suing her former friend today for an unpaid loan. Defendant Alicia O'Leary says she quit prostituting because she wanted to feel better about herself, not because Janelle gave her an ultimatum. Alicia admits that she and Janelle were good friends, and she thought Janelle was loyal, but their friendship ended after Janelle had sex with Alicia's boyfriend.
All rise. This court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Greg Mathis presiding. You may now be seated.
Start with you.
I met Alicia in February of 2011. When I met her, she was a prostitute. She used to call up a hotline and sell her goods, and
She told you this?
yeah, I witnessed it.
You saw her on the hotline?
Yeah. Yes. Early on
And you
in
saw
our...
the transaction?
Yes. Yeah, on multiple occasions.
Did
Very
it
young.
on multiple occasions?
Yeah.
What, you a peep freak? Or
No.
what you sitting there watching them for
Well,
multiple
I would hear her
occasions?
make the calls, and I would see people arrive. It was...
Oh,
you know,
I was talking about the trans.
No.
Okay.
No.
You sitting up there,
No.
girl?
Showtime.
Go ahead. All right. You give a better production than Barnum and Bailey. You ran them out of business. Go ahead, ma'am. And did she stop at some point?
Early on in our friendship, I told Alicia that she could either continue to do that or be my friend. And she chose to be my friend because...
Good.
Alicia's been with me through pretty much everything. I was in a really bad car accident in 2011. I have kids. I got divorced. She pretty much stuck by me through all of that.
You look pretty young to have done all that.
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 24.
How many children?
I have 3 kids.
How long were you married?
I was married for almost 4 years.
Okay. All right.
And she still stuck with me through everything. We didn't start having any real problems until I loaned her the money.
Okay. Let me allow her to give some background, ma'am.
In June 2011, we became friends and everything. I was almost 500 pounds. As you can see now, I've lost a lot of weight.
When were you that?
Almost 2011, I was almost 500.
Okay. Well, for some men, they'll pay extra for 500. I'll just be honest. I'm not trying to be funny, but am I right or wrong?
I just felt really horrible about myself and the
Pardon me?
decisions I was making, and so I decided to stop for myself.
Good, and that's what's important. That's what's important. We're glad you did. We're glad you did.
In 2011, me and Janelle became very best friends. She actually treated me like a human being. We had sleepovers, we had cookouts, we had parties and stuff like that. And later on that year, she decided to be promiscuous herself. She slept with another man's fiance. Another female's fiance. I'm sorry, Your Honor. And she, as I thought, I was her friend, and she'd never do it to me. I come home and I find out from my boyfriend, and he told me he had slept with her. I therefore snooped through the text messages. I found out the correspondence between them. They said that they enjoyed it and how they couldn't wait to do it again. So I had ended the friendship. I broke up with my boyfriend, and I confronted her on it.
What'd she say?
She denied it.
Did you tell her you have it right here?
I told her I read the text messages.
She's still denying it.
Still denied it.
Ma'am, you want to respond to that? You came across like you were Mother Mary, like you school teacher, you've never done any wrong. And now you...
I denied it because he's stupid.
And when she confronted you about it or mentioned it, what did you tell her?
I told her to send me the screenshots of these supposed text messages, and she couldn't do that.
You have them today.
No,
Those are pretty inflammatory allegations, ma'am.
I erased them because I did not want to torture myself.
Okay. And why are you suing the defendant?
On the 25th of May, I loaned Alicia $4,500 to get her apartment. I gave her the money.
Now, where do you work to be able to afford that?
I was in a really bad car accident in August of 2011, and I sued, so it wasn't a big deal to give her that amount of money, and she agreed to pay me back. And she agreed to pay me back by July.
That's just the funniest thing. People just loan that type of money. I don't care how much you have. That's a lot of money to loan. I won't loan anybody that much.
Well, in June, I texted Alicia to remind her that the payment was due. And that, a few days away and she needed to pay me. And she texted me back that she didn't owe me the money because I slept with her boyfriend, allegedly. And I did not sleep with her boyfriend.
What was your response to that when she told you that?
I told her that I have it right here. I told her that I didn't sleep with anyone.
All right. And ma'am, what's your defense today?
My defense is on June 10th, I proceeded to pay Miss Camus back on $2,000. I was working an under-table job at the time, and so I didn't feel like I needed to get a receipt.
Well, what about the balance?
As far as I'm concerned, she slept with him. I'm more concerned about friendship, and I think we're even.
And she says she's paid you $2,000.
That is incorrect.
Do you have any evidence of that?
As I said, I didn't get a receipt.
So why did you
because
pay
we were
her
still
just that
friends.
amount and now you've changed your mind? Hadn't you discovered she had slept with him
Not yet.
prior to the $2,000?
Not yet. I paid her before that.
When did she allegedly do this? And when did you find out?
Well, supposedly, according to her, it was June 20th.
That they had slept together?
Yes, and I had.
All right, and
paid her
yet you
back the
paid her
$2,000
June 10th because you didn't know yet. Do you recall when she confronted you?
The 22nd, and I have a corresponding Facebook post. I post everything to Facebook.
But do we have a number? She agrees that she owes at
never
least
paid me back
$2,500.
anything. She never paid me back a penny, and I posted multiple statuses to express
And
my...
it's your burden, ma'am, to defend against it. She has proven by a preponderance of evidence, some of which is your admission, that you borrowed $4,500.
Yes,
and she says you never paid her back anything. Now it's
That's a lie,
your
Your
burden
Honor.
to prove that you paid her back the $2,000 of it.
At the time, we were still friends,
All right,
so I
but you have
didn't
to
feel
prove
like I
it.
needed a receipt because I trusted her.
Okay, there's a presumption that you owe. You agreed you borrowed. Unless you have evidence that you paid, because today you're also saying I'm not going to pay her another dime because I'm angry with her. So it's reasonable for me to believe that you haven't paid anything because you clearly don't want to pay now. Judgment for the plaintiff. Have a good day.
You didn't pay me back, Jack. Why
Yes,
are you lying
I
in there?
did.
No, you
Yes, I did,
not.
you know.
And your man's never
You
been
really
worth
want to sit there and act like you're better than me? Okay.
Sweetie.
Okay, that's
Sweetie.
why you like to
Have
sleep
you,
with other
sweetie,
men.
Have you seen me?
Yeah,
Have you looked in the
see
mirror?
you.
Oh.
Honey, you're a though.
I am.
Yeah, you are.
And I'm really good at it.
Yeah.